Jack Della Maddalena versus Carlos Prates is targeted for UFC 326 as a co-main event. As you may know, Renato Moicano was supposed to fight Brian Ortega in the co-main event of UFC 326. Then Brian Ortega pulled out. Renato Moicano is no longer in the co-main event, although he is still fighting on the card, but he is fighting Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan is an unranked fighter who did not deserve a shot at the rankings. That fight will be disgraceful as a co-main event of a pay-per-view. This is a co-main event of a pay-per-view because if Prates wins, title shot. JDM wins, he's immediately back into title contention. Not title shot, definitely not after how Macho dominated him, but title contention. And he's one fight away from title shot. This matchup makes sense. The only other matchup that makes sense for either of these two is Michael Morales. And that guy's pushing for his title shot right now. He already tried to get a matchup with, the UFC already tried booking Makhachev versus Morales for the UFC 324. But Makhachev wants to only fight on the White House, apparently. Anyways, Carlos Prates is a man with elite timing on his striking, with elite reaction time, with elite finishing potential and elite finishing instincts. JDM is much more well-rounded outside of the places where, Carlos Prates is elite at the things that he's good at. But the things that he's not good at, the defense isn't that great against a guy with good precision. And, you can track him down. He has a grappling weakness. JDM, on the other hand, is a very well-rounded fighter. He's an offensive grappling threat. He has elite boxing. He has elite clinch exchanges, especially when exiting the clinch, and his body shots in the clinch are superb. Elite boxing and elite boxing combinations. Elite striking in general. Fantastic kicks. Insane fight IQ. High-level grappling defense. I say high-level and not elite because elite grappling defense would be Volkanovski, Jose Aldo. He is not elite in that area, but he is high-level. I think this is a easy fight to predict. Jack Della Maddalena by decision. Well, it is a co-main event, and so they used to do co-main events between 2023 to late 2025 being 5 rounds, but for some reason the last 2 co-main events are only 3 rounds. If this is 5 rounds, JDM would probably finish him by TKO. But it'll probably be 3 rounds based off of 324 and 25. Plus, they only have 4 weeks' notice. Yes, this is a fight potentially being booked right now, on 4 weeks' notice. I know a 4-week training camp isn't crazy, but, having to fight a guy when you only know 4 weeks beforehand, that's short notice. So they both be taking this fight on short notice. I hope this is true, and I look forward to this matchup. We will be beating Carlos Prates at UFC 326.